Welcome to the Institute of Singapore Project Management. This is a workshop for the Six Sigma Yellow Belt. Let us begin with an introduction to Six Sigma. Six Sigma is a necessary part of many businesses today. It is a business management strategy that was originally developed by Motorola but has since been adopted by many other companies. In its most simple form, its functions are to improve the quality of outputs in manufacturing and business processes. It is centered on identifying and eliminating errors and defects by using quality management methods. Each Six Sigma project includes statistical and financial targets. It is interesting to note where the term Six Sigma comes from. It actually originates from the idea that if you have 6 standard deviations between the specified limit and the mean, that every item will meet specifications. This is based on capability studies that measure standard deviation in sigma units. It is a math function that represents being efficient. Six Sigma projects usually follow 2 main methods, the DMAIC and the DMADV. They each have 5 phases and some similar processes. DMAIC is used primarily for improving existing business processes, while DMADV is used for creating new products and process designs. DMAIC has 5 different steps. The first is to define high-level goals and identify the current processes. Next is to measure the key parts of the current process and collect data that is relevant to the project. The next step is to analyze data to confirm cause and effect relationships. You have to find out what the relationships mean, and try and consider all of the factors. Next is to improve the process based on the previous analysis of the findings. Last step to DMAIC is to control to make sure that there are no deviations from the target. This would mean setting up pilot runs and mechanisms to monitor all processes. DMADV has a similar first step in that it is to define goals for design that will meet strategy for customer demands. Next is to capture the voice of the customer, measure and identify characteristics that are critical to quality, risks, and capabilities of the process. Following that is analysis to find design alternatives, and to make a high-level design approach to select the best choice. Last is to verify the design, do some test runs, and put the production process to work and then give it back to the owners. The hierarchy to Six Sigma is set up much like martial arts with black belts, green belts and yellow belts. At the top of the hierarchy are the master black belts. It is a vertical leadership model starting at the top with the executive leadership, and trickles down from the master black belts to the yellow belts. No matter what is your view of Six Sigma, it is important to know how it works and how it applies to businesses.